Hi, Gemini. Welcome back to Dream Tarot. All right, so this will be a reading for Gemini placements, Gemini masculines and feminines alike, also cross watchers as well. All right, so let's see what's going on with my Geminis at this time. Anything significant, please allow it to come out. Allow this to be a space that this is discussed. Anything that my Geminis need to put out on the table or anyone else needs to put out on the table for you, Gemini. Let's see what comes out. All right, we have the Magician. King of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, okay. All right, Five of Cups. So definitely a situation here that's leaving, whoever's involved, every party involved, both parties involved, very unsatisfied and just feeling like there's unresolved issues. There feels like something was left in the past. So something is now like over or it's been over. Um, but with the Five of Cups, it's like a lot of mourning, sadness, can't get over each other, just kind of in limbo. Two of Cups under the Five of Cups. I'll show you 1 second. All right, so this definitely involves some type of relationship or 1-2. You being one, the other person being two. Yeah, we'll leave it there just to start. I am getting the energy of the masculine and the feminine here, so I think that's good. We can really dive deep into that. But the first card coming out is the Magician. While I was getting that energy, I was feeling like words are magnets. So, they always say, be careful what you wish for, right? That wasn't a song. I just wanted to sing it. But be careful what you wish for. And I feel like words are magnets. So, but I also was thinking of like someone bringing up someone's name. So the same way that someone's crying over someone, sad over someone, rightfully so, right? It's like bringing up their name brings them up towards. And I also seen behind, so we had the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, and behind that, even further, was the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a connection where someone is actively trying to come out of, you know, um, some type of life that they're not happy with, and they're trying to move towards a better path, but they may carry on bad habits from that path, and that can lead them into what they're moving towards is a better situation. So they're attracting better people, but they still carrying on those bad habits. So it's kind of like it feels like it can be doomed, but if you have the right person on your side, it can mature into something very nicely, but it takes a lot of patience. I feel like this is what the situation could have been for you and this person. Encountering one person or both of you could have been trying to move on from a certain chapter in your lives, and it could have done a lot of damage, and trying to move through that damage could have been a lot. And it's now feels like it's done, but it's not, because the Magician is here, which means that if you're not happy with your outcome, which I see with the Five of Cups, both of you are not happy with the outcome. With the Magician showing up, especially for you, Gemini, because this is your reading, you can manifest what you want. So if you feel like if you're missing this person, but you feel like they're not for you, they didn't do you well, but you just want better, you want to be happy, you can manifest happiness. Now, if you feel like you do want this person back and you want to be happy together, you can manifest that as well. And I also feel like words are magnets. So someone's been talking about you or you've been talking about them. And that's going to bring some type of communication. That's what I'm getting from the Magician. So clarify the Magician. Yeah, perseverance. Okay, so perseverance is like when obstacles are being thrown at you, you can overcome them. So even though you and this person went through an obstacle, it feels like you guys are doomed to be. It's not fated. It's not meant to be. It's unrequited love. May not be the circumstance with the magician. Someone here is much more powerful than the circumstance, and that's just natural. I think most of us are more powerful than the circumstances that we're thrown that are negative. So I feel like someone is, and in this sense too, with the magician, you have to realize your power. So someone's not realizing their power to turn around the situation to make it, and or to even like manifest a positive outcome. Family is here as well, so family could be very influential in this situation because a six of swords is like a throwaway, and I don't mean to say that in a bad way, but I have been getting a lot of future references. All right, but like a throwaway, like a unwanted or like a orphan, that kind of thing. And it's like there's people out there who do seek those individuals. They want to love those individuals. Those are people who are not blessed with a big family or family at all or children at all that want to harbor these individuals and, cultivate in that situation. So I don't know. Something about family could be very delicate. Like if something was done wrong and the family knows about it, it's like, I want to come back to this individual, but I also love their family. How does their mom feel about me? Their mom probably will not ever forgive me. Their dad will never forgive me. Their dad took me on a fishing trip and he, gave me his blessing and I messed it up. He will never forgive me. It's like, no, the family probably is more forgiving than the individual. Okay, so something is able to be worked out. It seems like doom and gloom, but it's not that deep, especially when it goes to who's connected to each other. So, like your friends, your family, their friends, their family, everybody is supportive of this being worked out, even if they're not saying it, okay? Because maybe like it could be a situation where if someone hurt you, your family may still support and like this person. They've grown to love this person. They still love them, but they're not going to support them if it means hurting you, if it means going against you. So they don't say anything, but you may also want to bring this person in. Your family may be supportive of it, but you're just, scared or they're scared. Okay. So it's kind of like that kind of thing. And also, like, someone's been talked about. So if you're not talking about this person, Gemini, they're talking about you. And there's some type of occurrence that's going to happen very soon. Now, I want to talk about the masculine here. So we do have the King of Pentacles, which means that whoever this masculine is, how they're choosing to move forward, they're getting their money up, okay, which is not a bad thing. It's a great thing. They're really focused on their career, or if they're starting some type of business or hustle, they're really cultivating that. They also could be trying to get their home life together, so their stability, like, getting stable grounds, like finding their own place, or if they already have their own place, tidying it up, getting new furniture, that kind of thing. If they have children, being a better father figure, that kind of thing, okay? So whoever this masculine is, that's what they've been really focused on. Let's clarify. Okay, we have gain in reverse. So I would bet my bottom dollar that this masculine does not have any fallback. Like they do not have family, or like I'm trying to look into this person's like generations and just trying to find the energy. There's no energy. Okay, so someone doesn't have like a giving or generous family to help them in hard times. They have no one to help them in hard times. They also may have children, maybe they could be a father. They have what they do have, they may lack generations or family, but what they don't lack is a very rich mindset, which can lead them to riches, like monetarily or in hand, stability in hand. So what has led this person astray and what has been hurting them What they have not healed from a lot of times is like a loss of some type of parental figure. I have illness here to clarify that. So, yeah, this person is like sitting on a gold mine, but it wasn't given by their ancestors. I mean, it was given by their ancestors, but it wasn't given by like their parents or their grandparents or nothing like that. This person doesn't have anybody to fall back on. It's been very painful for this person, and they have not healed from that pain. It's very painful because not only do you need older generations to fall back on, maybe financially, you may need them wisdom wise, or you may need them, just for advice as wisdom, or you may need them like for love, things like that, or care. I don't feel like this person has that, whoever this masculine is. So it's interesting that they're showing up as the King of Pentacles, like spirit in the universe is in God is literally recognizing them as this wealthy individual, this stable individual, but they may not see themselves as that, and that may have been their downfall, is just feeling like they don't have anything. So this person may have money, or they're coming into money, but what they lack is what they value the most, which is like family. So you have the family if you're the feminine, or I don't know. I don't know how this goes, but someone is lacking some type of familial support, and not just financially, like love and care, and just support. All right, tell me about the feminine as a Queen of Swords. Okay, we do have, okay, so, Queen of Swords is here. I could say this is you, Gemini. Obviously, if you're a feminine, this is going to be you because you do have that air energy. But there's an apology here, which is interesting too. It's very hard on both individuals. It's not an easy feat because even the Queen of Swords is usually right, okay? She holds the sword, she holds the decision, she holds the integrity, she holds the intelligence. She is usually right about a lot of things, but there could have been a misstep here where this feminine in this situation could have been wrong about something. They could have maybe not done their research all the way. They're coming into new facts or evidence, that kind of thing. Kind of like the detective that's like solving a case. You have to be very, or even like a surgeon, you have to be very precise. Someone may have not been very precise because it's almost like been there, done that. So when you have so much, it's almost like revolving door energy. So when you have so many of the same situations coming in your life, you kind of just read them the same way, but you kind of forget that sometimes you have a special case. And I feel like whoever this feminine is, she feels like after doing her research or coming over some facts or some evidence came to her, or someone literally, maybe family told her some stuff, she's feeling bad or remorseful or shameful maybe for her actions. She feels like she needs to apologize. So it's interesting. Okay, evidence is here to support that. All right, so let's clarify. So we have a feminine here who feels like they need to apologize, but something feels like it's over. So, should I just pick up and just move on? We have a masculine here who feels like they were never really loved. Maybe doesn't even know what love really feels like, maybe lacks a family. It could be doing well for themselves or walking into like the best financial season of their life, but doesn't even know how to output that. They want to give, but they don't even know who's worthy of that because they don't have anybody, that kind of thing. It's very complicated. But one thing I do know, manifestation's been in the air. So there's been a lot of talks. Your name's been in this person's mouth. Their name has been in your mouth. So there's gonna be some instance to get things right. There's gonna be an instance for this feminine to apologize. There's gonna be an instance for this masculine to open up, and maybe even like lean on someone. Trust someone enough to lean on them. I don't know. Let's see. Tell me about the Magician. All right, Five of Pentacles. So left out in the cold. So you guys are the type of people that when y'all fight, y'all both, there's a thing of like knowing your worth, or it's two things. There's one person who knows their worth, has has high standards, and then there's another person who never really had anyone to lean on anyway, very independent. So when there is some a high level of drama or high level of conflict, it's like it's very easy to just say call it quits. And then it's no one is like reaching out to the other. No one's fighting for the other. You and this person both walk away. No one's like weak, okay? Both very strong individuals, very high mindset, okay? So even in that sense, you guys both walked away, called it quits. One person's like, I'm independent, I don't need you. The other person's like, I'm high status, I can find another. It still feels very lonely, it still feels very abandoned, because it's like, damn, someone should have made it right. But we're dealing with two high level individuals here, no matter what. Okay, Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. I see why y'all walked away. I would have walked away too, being myself as I am, Dream. I mean, it was a very nasty conversation, or it was a lot of conflict. Five of Swords is like hitting below the belt, hitting where it hurts. You only know someone, you can only hit where it hurts if you really know someone so well. So that's what you guys did. Can't take it back. And then even when it happened, ain't nobody ready to reconcile, okay? But we're in the energy of justice. So now I feel like you guys are both in the energy of wanting to be fair, because that loss hits more. The loss hits more than the argument. The loss hits more than hitting below the belt. That hurt, but what hurts more is like not having each other around. All right, tell me about this masculine, King of Pentacles. It's interesting. Sorry, guys. I have this filter on my freaking shit. Excuse my language. All right, so what's interesting about this masculine, which is very commendable, this masculine doesn't think highly of himself, but he is a high-level motherfucker. Okay, he's not to be messed with when it comes to status. He is what everybody thinks he is, but he may not feel that himself. But he does see his feminine in the way that he should see himself. So everything that he embodies is also what he craves in an individual, romantically or friendship-wise or whatever this is. And he sees his feminine as the Queen of Pentacles. He sees her as his wife, or someone that he trusts, someone that he feels like is up there, someone he looks up to, period, okay? Also, I'm seeing a Knight of Pentacles. So what is just even weirder about the situation, you would think this is like a situation that moved too fast, too quickly. This actually moved very slow between you and them. And it kind of crashed and burned, but it's not over. All right, this masculine is looking for stability. They want a home. I feel like this masculine lacks a home, which would bring out a lot of, trouble in trying to, cultivate their adult life. But this masculine actually has their head on straight. They may not feel like it. This is why the universe recognizes this masculine as the King of Pentacles. You're still the head of your household. You still maneuver yourself as a boss. Again, Four of Wands, they're trying to find their stability. They're looking for the one, right? All right, tell me about this feminine, Queen of Swords. This feminine is very cold, okay? It could be very cold, very straight cut, blunt. But they do have a heart. They have the apology card. Also, they want the same things. They want some type of deeper form of commitment, for sure. That's still hanging over their head. They haven't given up on that. If this person was to come back, they still want to commit. And they want to save a situation. So it's interesting. I would say this, right? Um, I may be a little biased because I am a feminine myself, but the feminine could definitely be wrong in the situation. But even if the feminine was not all the way wrong, say it was equal parts of wrong, feminine's still willing to apologize, maybe because of their coldness, bluntness, being nasty. They also know something. There's some type of like energy where they know that this person may not have nothing to fall back on. The feminine has something to fall back on, their family, their friends. This masculine came from, I don't want to say from nothing because they are so monumental, but how they feel inside is maybe that they came from nothing. Who do I go to for advice, for wisdom? And I feel like that's what really, on top of what was said and what was done, on top of that, that's what really makes this feminine feel guilty, okay? This feminine is going to be the one to save things. That's what I see. So if you're a feminine watching, you're like, never, never me. You are the Queen of Swords, so I would expect you to say that, but that's what I see could be happening towards the end of this week. I feel like words are manifestation. So if you're speaking about this person, just expect some type of reconciliation. Reconciliation could happen through your friend group, through some type of event, party, lounge, bar, something like that with the Three of Cups. And it's going to happen in a very non serious, non confrontational way. So it should be easier for you to get your words out. Could even happen over some drinks if that makes it easier. But it's going to happen. And I don't feel like it's over. Feels like it could be long term depending on behavior moving on from this. Okay. Let's get the last words. All right, last words for my Geminis, please. All right, one more. Perfect. All right. All right, bottom of the deck, we have calling you. We have police station. Aries, you could be dealing with the Aries. Aquarius. Worth a second chance. Lies. Dead end. Blame game. Savings increasing. Social media. Playgirl. All right, club or a party. That's at Three of Cups energy. We have car secrets, and then we have new car, and then we have crying. All right, and then last but not least, we have great kisser. All right, Gemstone, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to like this video. It helps me out a lot. Also, comment down below. Let me know what's going on in your life at this time. I definitely want to know. And subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on your next Gemini reading coming out very soon. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.